Hi everybody, it's Lance. It's June 27th on a Friday, and I want to give you an update on what's going on with the bank-owned properties. Banks right now, as you know, not just with foreclosures, but with their bank-owned properties, or REOs that they have right now in the books, are extremely busy. If you're putting in a contract, most banks will, once it's accepted, put the closing out 30 days. I would highly recommend anybody that's buying a bank-owned home to take that with a grain of salt and definitely plan for flexibility. I had example, I was supposed to have one that was supposed to close, well actually two with banks last week. One of them over a week and a half later, it still hasn't closed. The other one closed, it was supposed to close last Friday. It ended up closing on Monday, so the following week, Monday. We ended up closing it. I called the title company yesterday, had some questions for it. They said the bank was so buried, they haven't even signed their half of the paperwork. Now, on Monday, the keys were given to the buyers moved in, everything's good, they're happy, but the home hasn't even, the paperwork hasn't even been signed by the sellers, the bank, or recorded or anything. It's pretty much hanging out there, flapping in the wind. And that really gives you an idea. The other thing to keep in mind with most bank-owned properties, the title companies, and I'm down in Tampa, so I know if you're in New York watching this or in some other places, you're going to be very familiar with what I'm about to say. But here we predominantly use title companies, not attorneys to do the closings, but banks always use attorneys. They always use attorney offices to do the title work, and then they close through the attorneys. Attorneys are just known as being completely disorganized, and that's a lot of problems right there. The reason why ours hasn't closed, either one of them, one closed late, one hasn't closed, because the attorneys were just completely slammed. So if you're doing a bank owned and they're putting 30 days, I would really plan for flexibility, and I would plan about 45 days out. If it closes in 30, that's great, but most likely, at least there's a high possibility you're going to be doing an extension to the contract. Anyhow, I hope this helps, and I hope you have a great weekend. Goodbye.